we got the first one on the board. First solar appointment here in St. Louis. It's with a medium-sized commercial solar company right in our wheelhouse. And we're talking about building them some sales pipelines here on Thursday. So, first of many.
Yeah, so I got two today. First one was for my client in North Carolina. Spoke with the IT director over at like a local community healthcare organization. I talked to him a couple months back, kind of mentioned that their contract with their current provider was coming up here in the next couple months. Asked me to give him a shout about now, so I did. Found some time to meet with them next week. They've got about 240 users over there with, I think, 6 physical servers across 5 locations. So my CEO is going to hop on a Teams meeting with him, at least give them something to compare to, see if we might be able to be a better option for them before they renew their contract. The second one today is for my client out in Cali. It's a guy I've been trying to get in touch with for a while. Finally just picked up the phone. They're a little bit smaller than the last one, social services organization. Same kind of thing, really. They've got somebody in place coming up on their contract end date. Was really open to hearing about another option before they renew that. They've got 65 users as well as 1 physical server across 4 locations. So a couple pretty good sized ones today, a couple pretty good opportunities, and hopefully bring one of them home.
I got an appointment today for my client out of Chicago. It is with a manufacturer, pretty big. They have about 70 computers. I talked to the in-house IT manager. They're currently working with an MSP that has actually got bought out by a company, so they're moving into a more like corporate MSP structure. But he's open to seeing what we offer when it comes to cybersecurity. And we are going to go in there and just talk to him about what we can provide in the future. He's really not looking to make a switch. They actually have only been with this MSP for about a year. So things are running smooth, but he said he loves backup options. So I'm going to go in, show him what we can do, and just be that resource for him should the time come.
So I got an appointment for my client in Daytona Beach, Florida today. This was a huge one. I spoke to the property manager that works at 2 different locations, both under the same property management. They're 2 huge condominium complexes. One has 20 buildings, the other has 5. And he had a 15-minute call's worth of problems, issues, projects that he wants us to take a look at and help him with. So we've got the meeting set up where we're going to have some of our guys go there, talk to him, ride around, kind of look at those spots that he talked about. And we've got the first complex already marked and ready to go. So see what we can do there and then move on to the second. So pretty good one.
Hey y'all. I got an appointment today for my client in Winnipeg Avenue IT. It's with a college. Usually what they do as far as outsourcing goes is anywhere from the projects to they're looking at some help desk to get for the college. It's pen testing as well. So he's a really cool guy. He likes working with local folks, and that's who we are. It's about 20,000 students, 2,000 staff, so really hope it's a good opportunity for him.
So I just got one for my client in Colorado. It's, well, 2 of them, sorry. So we had a dentist office with about 15 users. Their customer service with their current company is not great. So they want us to come out for a meeting next week. Or no, sorry, that one's a little pushed out because she's busy. So we have a couple weeks out from that one. And then we have a materials company that we're going to meet with next week. About 15 users. They don't really have anything in place as far as like back end of IT goes. So nothing really for support. So we're going to see what we can do as far as that goes, and also they're having some customer service issues and kind of network issues and need a server as well. So a couple issues that we can help out with, come speak to. So ideally, with the way the conversation went, they're looking to move pretty fast, so this would be kind of a set and cut and dry type of deal.
Yeah, so set another one for my client in Indianapolis today. Looks like a pretty good one. It's 20 buildings, all 2-story buildings, but they got hit by the hailstorm that they had down there recently, so they got some leaks, some blow-offs that need some attention. So I'm going to send my guys out there, and we're going to shoot them a quote, see if we can close some business.
So got an appointment for my client in Ohio. It was actually a record that he had sent me. He said he drives by this company every day on his way to work. So he sent me their information. I did a little bit of research, put together a record for the potential client, and actually gave him a buzz last week. Spoke to the vice president there and told us that he's working with the company, but was asking a lot of questions about our services, where we're located, and things like that. So I knew that he was at least interested. So gave him a buzz today to set up that time. He was very interested interested in chatting. Was more so looking at clients that we have in the area, what we could do for them. So very short on the phone, but he was asking a bunch of good questions, and that's why I wanted to connect him with my clients. That way they can walk through that, see how we can help them out. So excited to hear how that one goes. It should be a pretty good one. Looking forward to it.
Two solar?
Two solar. I just got an inbound call.
Okay, so it's 12 of them, right? Awesome. So, solar, you have all the phones they're buying, huh?
Yeah, I sent out a couple emails. I got one the old-fashioned way today via phone, and then I was making one more call before the day ended here, and I got an inbound call. Halfway through that, he said the CEO forwarded the hawk over to him, and they're very interested. So we're talking tomorrow at 1.